with America's premier motorcycle talk show. Open Road Radio is on the air with Gina Woods and other guest hosts. And now, with riding on their minds, here's your hosts of Open Road Radio.
All right, and good morning, everybody. Great to have everybody awake and in tune this morning. Oh my gosh, it is like the middle of, it's almost the middle of May, and I can't believe how fast this time is going, even with all this lockdown. But you know what I'm really glad to see is that things are starting to lift. And today we are taking a Milwaukee trip because it's a Milwaukee thing here on Open Road Radio. And we have our great friend and longtime rider, Steve Johnson, in the studio. Good morning. Thanks for coming down.
Absolutely a pleasure, Gina. Always happy to get out. And I've been listening, caped up like everybody else and all the great programming. So looking forward to setting a standard today.
Awesome. We've got a lot to talk about. And we've got our great longtime friend, Mike Jones, in the studio.
How do you like that?
Dude, where have you been? We've got to find out.
Hiding in the rocks of Las Vegas.
Oh,
Hiding in the casinos of Las Vegas.
The casinos. Have you been winning?
No, I'm not a gambling kind of guy. Just been out there doing some TV stuff and doing my whole cannabis show thing. And because it's like really, you have drive-through there.
Oh, I know.
You just drive through, get your orders. So it's pretty cool.
That's wild. Good for you. We got to talk.
We'll be talking.
We'll be talking for sure. Hey, we've got a great lineup for you. It is a Milwaukee thing, so we've also got our friend Rob Shop. Wow, what a legend this guy is. He's been with Harley. He was with Hales Harley Davidson for years.
Oh yeah,
and
a fixture in the dealership.
I know, and now he's an owner of the Indian Motorcycle of Metro Milwaukee store up there. How cool is that?
It's outstanding, and the things that they're doing for the community up here are just.
He traded
it's
out.
Amazing.
Did he trade out? We got to talk to him about that. Hey, we have a mother-daughter riding team that are going to join us as well. We're going to talk with Hollywood, and she owns a place, right? You was talking to me about.
Everybody talks about their cabin up north and everything, and
yeah,
I didn't look into the family with that. Well, I did because
she owns a restaurant tavern.
Yeah, she owns a restaurant, a biker bar
okay.
on the water, 30 minutes out of Milwaukee. So I always tell people that's my cabin on the lake, and I go in there and I'm treated just like home. So
and Amanda, her daughter, who also works at the Indian dealership, correct?
Yeah.
How cool is that? So mother-daughter riding team.
Yeah, Amanda sells bikes. She gets
well,
everybody hooked up. Well,
that's going to be our little tribute for Mother's Day, and we hope you're all going to have a great Mother's Day out there. Hey, I want to say a couple of things real fast before we go into it. We've got a lot of giveaways today too, so a lot of giveaways from our great friends at Seafoam Motor Treatment. We've got some great stuff. Can they see that behind me? Not yet. Well, let's bring it over. It's going to be show and tell today.
As Vanna brings up the cart.
That was a good one. Yeah. So can they see that? I can't see if they can see it. Oh, that's spelled wrong too, Randall. We have to do the spelling. You have to do the right spelling on that. Okay, we'll talk to him about that in a minute. Anyway, so we've got some great giveaways from our title sponsor, Mark J. Schumann and Associates, and our friends over at Seafoam as well. There we go. I'm trying to get it all in the woo, but we have trivia for that stuff. So you guys got to hang loose. We've got some great trivia. We've got some great shop rags that we're going to be giving away. Shop rags from Mark J. Schumann and Associates. My Chicago CBD. I love this stuff.
Nice.
I make Randall put it on. Yeah, this is good stuff. Here, try a squirt.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No,
Is
this for
lotion.
Is this for your leathers?
So no.
Oh,
so
well,
this is for my knee.
I thought
because
this was for my jacket.
I've been kicking a motorcycle for 38 years.
Pass that stuff down.
And this stuff is,
You got to have this when you got your knees in the breeze.
I'm telling you, this is great for the pain in my knee. So, yeah, good stuff. Hey, so, yeah, please patronize our sponsors, mychicagocbd.com. Our great guys. Everybody's doing the squirt. I love it. All right. Schumann Legal, motorcycle safety lawyers. The licorice guy, he got a lot of orders, so I'm really glad about that. A lot of people are enjoying the licorice from them. and our great friends over at J&P Cycles. I've been getting parts all week. I'm doing a rebuild on my
Oh, boy.
49 Panhead with them.
Why are we not
So,
filming that?
We are filming it. It's
All
in
right,
my
now we're talking.
garage, so
Now
I'm
we're
going to be
talking.
filming the
Another segment for the show.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to be filming it. I've been getting parts all week. My whole office is filled with parts. You can't even see.
More than normal?
It's really neat. I really can't wait. They're all going out to the garage.
Excellent.
I've got all the equipment set up for the cameras to start filming.
So you're doing some of the wrenching?
So I
yourself?
took it down. Well, I tore it down,
bit.
and I had help with that from John, one of the fellow Badger chapters, AMCA, Antique Motorcycle Club of America.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm part of the Badger.
chapter. We
Badger
claim,
chapter.
we claim the Illinois region too. All right,
Yeah,
more
I'm
more
telling-
respect for the
They
Badgers.
have-
I love the
they
Badger
are
chapter.
such
What they
a
do.
great chapter. I love those guys. You got Bill Rodencall and you got Chris Tribby. I mean, there's
Wow.
just a bunch. John Bartman.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of great guys in that chapter,
We have
and females. You got Thelma. You've got Annie. So I know I do. I
we
love that
do
chapter.
we do have all the rock stars of classic motorcycle up there, but it's just great to see that Chris Tribby and his cross country team is now expanded our reach to include Illinois.
Yeah, a lot of good
you know.
people.
But there's a lot of good stuff going on up in Milwaukee and a lot of
I
positive
love
stuff.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I really do. I could do a radio show up there.
Yeah,
I
well,
better show everybody what my. I don't know if I showed this last week or not, but this is what my girlfriend Natalie made. That's pretty cool, huh? Somebody said it looked like a T-shirt. I'm like, no, it's a mask.
Just don't hold
There's
up
a
the
mask.
local 7-Eleven with it. on.
I know, right? You should see this with my sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
I was had to pick something up at the local Menards, and that's a bad story. But as I was leaving, the lady was giving me our change, and I said, "Geez, last time I came in here wearing a mask, I left with a lot more money," and she just didn't know how to take that.
Ooh.
Awkward science, but
All right, so let's get into the show. We got a great show coming up. As I said, we've got Rob Chop of Indian Metro of Milwaukee. He's going to join us in just a few minutes. Steve Johnson's in the house with Mike Jones. Mike Jones is a singer-songwriter, movie producer. We're going to talk more about that. And you're going to play something for us today.
Yes, I think so.
Really
That's pretty
cool. And I know what the name of it is.
good. Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a good one.
It's gonna be a good
All right, I
one.
want to say good morning to some people. We got Shannon Lee. Good morning, Shannon. Thank you so much for joining us. Giovanni. Woo. Angela Luna Rose. Good morning. And Mr. Schumann is in the house. Good morning. Good morning, David. He's out in Vegas.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. Just got his pool done.
It's a bit chilly here.
It is a little bit chilly here.
it was
And we don't
snow.
even want to know what the temperature is out there, David. So
Oh,
keep
man.
your hands off the keyboard.
Yeah.
We got Andrew Chapman. He's on with us. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And we've got a lot of giveaways today. So please go ahead and fill in the comments when you hear us ask the question, or just tell us what you're looking. You don't have the comments?
Well, no, I went on the Open World Radio link and it says it's live, but it's showing something other than it's showing.
It's not showing us. Oh,
Right, it's
What is
not.
it?
boy.
I don't know.
I don't know. What is? Nobody's saying anything. So, Jeff Smith, good morning. Juan, Shannon Lee, Jeff Smith again. Renee, good morning. Ivan, Sean Winkler is in the house. Sean is the Hoka rider.
From a month ago.
Number 887. Tom Fowler, Hikoto Takara. Joel, good morning. Thank you so much, Peter. Thelma, oh, look at that. I was just talking about you. Thelma's in the house and Skip Robinson. So, hey, let's just get into our show and see what's going on here. Wow, there is a really long delay on that Rando. You see that long delay going on? Can't help it. All right.
Oh, there we
Not
go.
a biggie. All right, I just wanted to see what's going on.
All right, anybody having problems?
It's
you just
funny
go
when
to
you're
the-
watching the monitor, and I put the mask on 10 minutes ago, and it's just showing it to me now. I was
Yeah,
like,
but that wasn't
"Woo."
what was. It was. There was another delay. I don't know if the going to Chopper Town fixed it all. Though.
Stop picking
If
on
you're
the
having
tech
problems out
guys.
there, go to
They
go to
work
Chopper
hard.
Town.
Okay, yeah. Let me know if there's. Let me know if you guys are having a problem because I'm looking at the comments and I just want to make sure. Tiny McNeil. Okay, so Tiny's going to call in. He wants to talk, Steve, about call 877-711. I forgot the rest of the number. 5611.
Push the-
5611, Gina. Yep.
It's been that way for 3 years. 877-711. 5611. I know, but we don't usually do
A lot
like
of sevens
call-ins
and
anymore.
11s in there.
I know,
that's
isn't that?
lucky. Yeah.
So, Tiny, go ahead and call in. We want to say you had an accident some years ago. How many now?
2014, 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Okay. So, and they took your bottom leg,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're still a rider. You
Yeah.
play
Sure.
hockey. You
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
sled hockey, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
I didn't play hockey before all this happened. I didn't.
You didn't do any of that.
You
You
know,
drank a lot of beer and you
yeah.
drank a lot of
I
whiskey.
was.
He only plays for a couple of minutes. He's in a slugfest for the rest of the match.
I weighed 130 pounds more, but I play hockey now. I play wheelchair lacrosse.
You do
I
marathons.
I do
That blows me
triathlons.
away.
I'm a Dare to Try triathlete. The Chicago market's got to be familiar with Dare to Try and what they do for the para athlete community. But without groups like that, it really helped me put my life back together. So
That's amazing. A lot of support there.
absolutely,
A lot of people that are
Absolutely.
going through the same.
yep, yep.
You look amazing. You look great, and I'm so proud of you. You always have accomplishments on Facebook of these marathons, of these hockey games, and you've been traveling back and forth to Illinois too. What have you been doing from Milwaukee to Illinois?
Yeah, when I'm down in, I get down usually once a week to play with the Falcons and practice with the Falcons. That's GLASA, Great Lakes Adaptive Sports team, and I also am part of their NFL wheelchair football league. So it's
You blow me away,
kind of
man.
back and forth, but they're just fast-paced games that give you back that activity, and I'm not a big fan of going and running on a treadmill, but I'll go out and play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be active. Good for you. That's so awesome. And your wife is a nurse.
Absolutely.
I mean, that Nurses Week is coming up.
It's this week,
Okay.
Yeah, and I just want to speak to the whole thing, and if I go by how I value careers and who I listen to, number one is nurses.
Yeah.
And before my crash, I thought I knew what a nurse did. After my crash, after I spent 30 days in the hospital, and I really understood what a nurse did. By oath, they're the advocate for the patient. It's not the hospital advocate. They're your advocate, and it's just time to during what's going on with this whole COVID thing. They're on the front line, and they're not calling in saying I'm too scared to go to work.
Right.
They're going in and doing it. And I got a good friend down here in Chicago, KDG, just started in a ER, and tells me excited stories all the time. And her whole thing is she wants to make sure if she gets a temperature, she stops seeing her parents so that they're not hurt. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
That is awesome. Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, we want to thank everybody that's out there
And
on
then
the
just,
front lines. And
I'd also like to recognize Dr. Mike Uline. Uline, he's our hockey doc. But he's sled hockey world. He's the hockey doc. He also not only is the arm
Gina,
behind
Tiny Line
the
One.
Wisconsin Adaptive Sports Association's Admirals team, but he's the USA hockey doctor, and
awesome.
he's on the front line with the VA
Oh, wow.
fighting COVID. So
Right on.
just wanted to acknowledge his and all the frontline workers. Thank
Yep,
you
Thank you
from
for
all
your
of us.
service. Absolutely. Hey, let's go to the phone lines. We do have Tiny on with us. Tiny, welcome to Open Road Radio.
Good morning.
Good morning. So,
I'd
Tiny,
like to ask a couple of questions.
yeah, please do.
Which leg did you have taken off?
I'm a left leg baloney amputee.
Okay, I'm a left leg at the hip.
Okay, high or low hip.
And how did you go about? Are you okay on shifting your bike and all that, or did you have things transferred, or how do you go about riding your bike?
I can still ride the bike with a heel toe shifter. It's not the preferred way to do it.
What kind of a shifter?
With a heel toe.
Oh, really? Okay.
But what I did is I put in a Pingle electric shift, and that's what the drag racers use. I put
Right, where it goes on the handlebars, and it's like sometimes it's air assisted.
Right, right. Yeah. And that's the route that I went with it. I
Yeah,
also
because I'm just, because of the epidemic, I'm just getting on Tuesday my sock put on.
uh-huh.
The shrink sock so that it shrinks down.
Uh-huh.
And I've talked to all the people that are going to put my leg together, but, it's been this epidemic thing has kept me from everything. But, I'm anxious to get back out on the road.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, and I'm hoping that.
When I was in your position and I talked about riding again, everybody thought I was crazy. Well, I just understood really understood who I was going to be and who was going to be there long term and who was going to soon be parting from the bus. And, a lot of people parted from the bus. I'm still here. So.
Right, exactly. And I tell them, hey, don't put this old man down. I'll be out there riding with you,
Absolutely, absolutely. There's a lot
of people say, oh, you're not going to be able to do it. I said, oh, watch me. I will.
Right, exactly.
That's a priority. It's my life.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. I had surgery March 12th, and I've been without my leg since the 12th, and I'm getting around in crutches, and this is the mode of transportation. It just puts everything in perspective.
I'm not at that.
But it's like
I'm not at that stage yet. I'm still in a chair.
Yeah.
I got my whole right leg, but I was in the middle of therapy, and then this happened, and boom, you can't leave your room. I've been in my room since this all started, about a 20 by 20 room.
Yeah, well, it's one
And
day at a
it
time.
kind of feels like jail sometimes. But,
Well, I'd encourage you, man. We can connect offline and or reach
Absolutely.
out to me on Facebook.
yeah.
I'd love to continue the conversation because I know right where you are.
Yeah, and I've got some more questions, but I thank you both for letting me come on the air and talk to you. And after the show, I'll call Gina back and we'll talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank
guys.
you.
Okay, I love you guys.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a
good
great day.
You too, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
Change
it's
it. All right.
just having the
Is it that
support of another
that's-
biker, and it's something I
You
do.
know what? That's what's so cool, and thank you so much for referring back to that and talking with him about that. I think that there's a need out there for people that
Absolutely.
have prosthetics and are looking to or have had an accident. So, and speaking of, if you do have an accident, you can call our friends over at motorcyclesafetylawyers.com. But and we want people to be careful out there and watch for motorcycles because, it's starting to lift. The ban is starting to lift, and I've already heard of 2 bad motorcycle accidents.
You know what's going
please,
on out there is
watch out for motorcycles.
you got to watch out a little bit closer because with these COVID rules, the cops aren't enforcing speed limits and stuff. So these idiot four-wheelers can now go 90 miles an hour, and not every four-wheeler has the ability to go 90 miles an hour. So there's single vehicle crashes.
No.
But when one of these lunatics loses control and you're around, so, the speed limits are crazy. Be cautious, be safe. Don't freaking go out there and play right now. It's not the time to, do stupid stuff yourself and be extra cautious around you because
Yeah, exactly. Well,
the roads are nuts.
John Panic is joining us, and he says that they are on the Abate Motorcycle Range in Northwest Indiana today training 10 new riders. Right on. And I also know that Duquesne Abate is doing their awareness run today and then going to Knuckleheads Bar and Grill afterwards in Elburn. So good to see it, and I always said that motorcycling is distancing. So
I was going to say,
always
Yeah,
been for it.
how are
is.
they handling the social distancing thing on the road now? It's like
It's the ultimate social distancing. If you
It
get
really is.
if you're an
It really is.
extremist, you have to ride single file. But we still encourage, doing what you feel is right.
Before we go to the break, let's do a giveaway. And I want to say good morning to a couple more people. Kevin Green, good morning. I got a custom chopper painted by Rockstar Armadillo saddlebags, 1940s, early 30s. Green flake with murals. Wow. I'd love to see a picture of that. Seat custom made for me. Wish I could put a picture of it up here. You can. I think you can pin a picture. Just do a reply and pin a picture. I would love to see that. Skip Robinson, Shepherdtown feedback is okay. Thanks, babe.
Oh, we got Kurt Roskoff with Ability Fest USA, which is going to be up at the Summerfest grounds. He's joining us watching Hi,
Right
Kurt.
on.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning, Andrew Chapman. Thanks for joining us. He's a bike freak. Good morning, everybody. Hey, we are going to go to a break right now because Rando's having a fit over there. And when we come back, we are going to do the Milwaukee thing with Metro Indy Motorcycles of Metro Milwaukee. When we come back, we'll be right back after these messages.
Motorcycle accident? The experienced motorcycle accident lawyers will set your mind at ease so you can recover while they fight for your best possible outcome. Mark J. Schumann and Associates has over 30 years in personal injury and motorcycle accident representation and wins. Contact Mark J. Schumann and Associates at 833-IL-CYCLE. That's 833-IL-CYCLE. The Motorcycle Safety Lawyers or motorcyclesafetylawyers.com and speak directly with Mark about a free review of your insurance policy. No gimmicks, no scams, a free review. Sign up today for free to win a 2020 FXDR Harley-Davidson or $20,000 towards the motorcycle of your choice. And while you're there, you can also sign up for accident scene management classes, sponsored by Mark J. Schumann and Associates. Mark J. Schumann and Associates at 833-IL-CYCLE. The Motorcycle Safety Lawyers.
Tired of aspirins, Tylenols, and ibuprofens for aches and pains? For the past 20 years, Chicago CBD and essential oils owner David Sachs has been involved in the specialty foods market, and seeing his customers' health challenges, his business has further evolved into providing direct wellness solutions. Bringing together a collection of the finest natural products from the hemp, essential oil, and honey worlds, David developed high-impact solutions people can benefit from. CBD isolate drops, sublingual, and broad-spectrum CBD and non-CBD raw honeys and bee products, extra-strength CBD pain creams, CBD bath products including shampoo, conditioner, Epsom salts, and bath bombs, and therapeutic-grade essential oils. There's even CBD coffees, edibles like gummies and honey, and even CBD bacon-flavored pet drops for your pups. Check out CBD bundles for additional savings by ordering online today at mychicagocbd.com. Use promo code OpenRoad15 for 15% off your order. And as David says, be well, stay well. 40 years ago, a biker dropped out of community college to follow his motorcycle dream. His name was John Parham, and he named his company J&P Cycles. Today, J&P Cycles is the largest seller of aftermarket parts, accessories, and gear in the world. It's the one-stop shop for motorcycle enthusiasts. Over 600 brands and 100,000 products all in one place. J&P Cycles Gold Club members enjoy free shipping on every order every day and 4% cash back on purchases. And nowhere else has certified motorcycle mechanics on call 7 days a week via chat and 800 number. J&P Cycles is a proud supporter of Open Road Radio. Visit us online at our legendary Anamosa, Iowa retail store, our Daytona Beach Superstore, and during the Black Hills Motorcycle Rally, and many, many more events. J&P Cycles, riding, wrenching, racing since 1979. Are you ready to ride? Seafoam Motor Treatment was born with a focus on being a safe and effective product that helps engines run cleaner and last longer. Seafoam Motor Treatment is now one of the best-selling additives in North America. Seafoam Motor Treatment is an all-petroleum blend that helps lubricate upper cylinders while it cleans, helping engines to run cleaner, run smoother, and last longer. Seafoam products have attracted a passionate following as the proven choice for mechanics, vehicle enthusiasts, and all sorts of people who love or depend on engines. We've grown since our humble beginnings, but our focus is still the same. Safe products that are proven to work and keep engines and equipment running their best. And if you're looking for a great cleaning combo for your bike, try Seafoam Bugs Be Gone to clean and Seafoam Fast Shine to detail. Ask for it at your local retailer. Seafoam, the trusted choice since 1942. Check out the website for the full line of products, locations, and videos at seafoamsales.com and like us on Facebook. Greg Allen Insurance Agency, locally known as the Motorcycle Insurance Guy, after his first taste of the Cannonball in 2004.
Well, in that case, hey, we are back. Everybody, thanks so much. It's a Milwaukee thing.
The Milwaukee thing.
It's a Milwaukee thing. We're talking today. We've got Steve
You know-
Johnson in the
You know
house.
what Milwaukee's home of, don't you?
Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson, and we call accident scene management our home too. So
That is. So
yeah.
accident scene management is one of the programs that the motorcycle safety lawyers
Well, there's some
are
new guys in the
sponsoring.
neighborhood in Milwaukee now.
Yeah, there are. There's some new guys in the neighborhood. So you want to do a quick giveaway?
Yeah. Why don't, what question? I got it. How about what year was Accident Scene Management founded?
Oh, there we go.
And
Accident
who's
scene
its
management.
founding
How
director?
are they going to do that? They're going to have to Google or and who's its
Well,
founding- We've
there's
been talking
people that
about it.
know in chat. They
We've
just
been
got to come
talking
out
about it.
and put it up in chat.
We've been talking about it here on Open Road Radio. Hello, Janice from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Hey, everybody, give it a good share and like, please, because that's how we're able to bring you these shows right here on Open Road Radio.
Speaking of Accident Scene Management, a big supporter of Accident Scene Management has all of his Indian Rider Group participates. They offered at the dealership Metro Indian Milwaukee.
Indian Motorcycles,
Yeah, and
Metro Milwaukee.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
going to hail there right now. And we've got Rob Schupp on the line with us. Rob is a
Indian Rider
great
Group,
old friend of mine. And
They offered
just known very well in motorcycle communities and circles as one of the top mechanics around. I think some high performance stuff he's done in the past. I know a good friend of mine used to always take his motorcycle there from Illinois. I mean, he would take it to none other than Rob Schupp. So let's go to Milwaukee right now and say good morning, Rob. Thank you so much for joining us. Around.
Good morning, guys. Can you hear me?
Yep, we sure can. I know a
Good.
good friend of mine.
I'm here with
used to
my
always take his
partner,
motorcycle there
Dave
from
Davis,
Illinois. I mean, he would take
and
it to
Morning.
none other
we're
than,
going to double team you guys today. But it's great to be on the show for all good reasons, and hope everybody's health and safe.
Hey, Rob.
Yep. Hey, Rob. Thanks
Dave.
so
How are you?
much. So, Rob, man, you had of a history of hanging out at Hale's Harley Davidson, being one of their top mechanics there, and their high performance guy, and here you are owning an Indian dealership. What happened there?
Well, Gina, I heard you before, probably a half hour ago. Did he make the switch? So let me run down the story real quick. In 1983, I was hired on a handshake by Hal from Hal's Harley Davidson.
God, I loved him.
And
Love
I
him,
never
love
left
him.
for 30 years. And through those 30 years, he was giving us great opportunity, and we took him to the highest level. Fourth guys in NHRA history to go 6 seconds. I won a biker build off with the SNS 124 VFI shootout.
Woo!
That bike currently sits in the National Museum, Motorcycle Museum.
Out in Iowa.
And along the way we worked on all kinds of bikes, and we just had a great 30-year run there. And after that I started Two Boss Performance, and we've been going at that for about 7 years now, and in the last 5 years Dave and I opened up Indian Motorcycle of Metro Milwaukee. And back to what I said at the beginning, Gina, we work on more Harleys than we do Indians, because the Indians don't break down. So we needed something to do. So I needed to train my staff with everything I know. In our service department, we have 9 lifts, and out of any given day, all 9 lifts are covered with Harleys, doing anything from wheels, tires, and brakes to maintenances to all out engine rebuilds. Myself, I'm still a mechanic every single day. I love it.
Wow, that's awesome.
And I'd have it no other way.
Well, you're a legend in mechanics. You really are. I mean, I
appreciate the kind words, but we just want to take care of customers, the way we used to do in the 80s and the 90s. I think some ways got lost, as dealerships grew,
Yeah.
and the philosophy changed. And Dave and I, we believe in the customer comes first, and a lot of people say that, but we definitely practice it. And it's fun being an owner. I'm learning a lot on the business side that I knew nothing about from Dave. And I've been a mechanic for 37 years.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot of fun.
That's awesome. No, you definitely are a legend, and you've got such a great a career record, track record. I mean, just all the things that you've done and been a part of. So that's really cool. And I forgot about that biker build off. Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff. So how
And
is it?
we're not done yet.
That's right. How is it for your dealership right now with the COVID-19 pandemic? Where are you guys at in it? What's your status?
I'll let Dave introduce himself and tell you about that. It's we're doing really well, and I'll let him explain
Yeah, Robin,
all that's going on.
Hi, Dave.
We truly have real complementing expertise. Rob obviously is mechanical and technical. I've been in the financial services industry, the banking industry for over 40 years. And so I'm the business manager. And so we can't have business unless we have clients. And so we had to make sure we were open and safe in Wisconsin here. We are deemed essential on the sales and on the mechanical side. And we conduct ourselves accordingly here. As you can see, Rob and I adorn some pretty decent masks.
When we sell a bike, we put our masks on.
So we don't get criticized for not obviously embracing social distancing. We were fortunate enough. Rob had worked on my motorcycles for 30 years. When he chose to look for a location, I was fortunate enough to be able to help him. And it was 3 times the building we needed. I said, you know what? I'm an old school biker. I'm 71. But let's look at Indian. We were able to get our nose under that tent. And for the last 5 years, of which we will celebrate our 5th anniversary in July of 2020, we were doing the heavy lifting.
That's awesome. I got to say real quickly, we got a Jay Allen. Huge respect for Rob and credit many of my land speed records to his genius. So Jay Allen's talking. Tony Pan, love my dark horse. Wouldn't go back to Harley Davidson for touring bikes. Still love my Panhead though. Damn straight pan.
Well, I tell you what, when the show's over, I'm stopping by the dealership because I'm paying for my oil change. I think what you guys are doing with the oil change program is just outstanding.
Yeah, we obviously feel it's really important to be a good corporate citizen. So we've been during this pandemic, we've taken it upon ourselves to see what we can do. We've got the facility and we know how to conduct ourselves accordingly. So we ran in conjunction with a client and a friend of ours to run an oil change special, which we'll do a oil change here for $100 on a Harley or an Indian. And we take that $100 and in harmony with Dynamometer
Power Test Dyno.
We donate that $100 to the Milwaukee Rescue Mission.
Wow. Very cool.
For the month of May, we've scheduled those. And I think we're down near filled to the gun. And about the time we finish that project, we've coordinated a blood drive, which is another a commodity that's in short order. And we put together a blood drive here at the dealership to be conducted on July 1st. Hopefully we're on the other side of the pandemic a little farther so that we can obviously utilize the facility. So we've been busy.
That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much for that. That's very cool. David Truman says he's got his eye on the Scout, so he may be coming back from Vegas just to come up there and look at that with you guys. And then Vicki Roberts, she says, she knows. She knows the date. Well, of course she knows the date because she's the owner of Accidency Management. So,
I'll tell you though,
I had half the answer. We had half the answer to the question. When did Accident Scene Management start? And we knew who started it, but we didn't know when.
But she's been doing it. I started in '97, and she started it. So we were both. I know
she's been at our store a couple of times already teaching.
Oh yeah, and she's
excellent program.
And she's going to be. We had a couple. We taught one together right before the pandemic, and then we had 2 others scheduled that we had to reschedule. So hopefully, and we're watching the ban and the rise. So hopefully, we're going to get back on it because we have a lot of people out there that wanted to take the class, and it's an important class. It's such a life-changing class when you know what to do on the scene of an accident. It really gives you all the confidence in the world as a rider, and it should.
As an instructor, and myself and my wife are instructors as well, and
we've taught together,
and we're going to teach together in the future. We're going to collaborate and bring the class to the Rolling Thunder chapter.
Yep.
Chapter 2, Illinois, which I'm a proud member of.
And our motorcycle safety lawyers are sponsoring those classes, which is great. like over 50% of the cost and lunch. So we're excited about that. So great
right.
stuff. So what can you tell people? When do you think you're going to be able to get back to opening the doors?
Well, here's the real story. The doors are open. We're not like Illinois. We're there by appointment only. We're allowed to conduct ourselves in our surrounding states, whether it's Minnesota, Illinois, or Michigan, are closed to some extent, whether it's by appointment only or in Michigan, they're not able to register a bike. We've been able to continue to conduct busince in the state of Wisconsin.
Road trip.
You bet.
Road trip.
Yeah, exactly.
Destination
And so,
ride.
you know,
Yeah.
part of Rob and I are on a monthly basis, we do some radio advertisements here in our local market. And one of the ones we taped this morning is to identify that, you know, with this extended cabin fever, it's now time to schedule a Saturday destination ride. Your destination could be Indian Motorcycles of Metro Milwaukee here, because every Saturday we have one of our famous food trucks from various vendors throughout the Milwaukee metropolitan area parked right here. And if I was to take this camera or this phone call and this radio show out into the parking lot, I could show you. Last week we had 400 folks that were served in special social distancing. And once again, this week we have another vendor out there, and the parking lot is filled with all walks and manners and motorcycles and cars and what have you. And it's created at least an opportunity for people to get out and about and take advantage of having lunch or breakfast. This one started at breakfast today.
Wow, that's awesome, guys. Great to see it. Great that you're doing. You're really involved with what the community's needs are, especially with that blood drive. I like that, the blood drive, and I like the
and the food truck,
$100 oil change.
It's
and
getting to the point where,
Absolutely, man.
small businesses that are essential businesses that support people that didn't get the pay protection money that, the Lakers took, or, big corporations took, and Twin Disc. And it's, if you want that kind of flexibility and you want, restaurants and stuff when they open, go to them. Go to them now and take carry out. A lot of them are just losing a little bit of money, and they're just doing it to keep their people employed. But
I do that too. I do carry out. I do it from our local places.
So do we.
I can't wait till Max opens back up and we can go in there.
Yeah, they don't even do carry out, which is sad. But
well, because they always got really good
we've
stories
been doing
about Gina.
Strott's. We've been doing some other great Stacy's, some other great restaurants to help support them. So, hey, Rob, how can people get more information? You and I need to talk. We need to do an event up there with you, I think.
I'd love to have you up here, Gina.
Good.
We should get the show up here live.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't know if we were going to talk about it, but I'd like to bring up, I got involved with Chopper Town through Charlie, and we borrowed Charlie a brand new Dark Horse motorcycle. We had it all graphicked up with all of his favorite blues players and including himself. He was on the left side on the air cleaner. And, we all have heavy hearts right now with the loss of Charlie.
I should have put that picture in the roll. Darn it.
So I am definitely all in for supporting Chopper Town. And
thank you.
We were going to, let you know that we'd like to put out a $25 gift card and be part of the support of the show.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. What do we give that to? What should be the premise behind that? We got to do another. We could do that. Let's do that David Mann one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and we'll give a $25 gift certificate out
all
to
right,
say it.
Yeah.
Say what it is.
What is something that you will never find in a David Mann painting?
Okay, there you go. $25 gift certificate for you, Chopper Town, from Indian Motorcycles of Metro Milwaukee.
I know several people
say it
out there
again.
that know this one.
Say it one more time.
What is something that you'll never find in a David Mann painting?
All right, there we go. I wonder if my girlfriend Cheryl Mann, she's actually his niece, will be on today. She pops in from Florida. Hey, how can people get more information, Rob, about Indian Motorcycles of Metro Milwaukee?
So we're a very unique dealership here. When you drive by, you see Indian Motorcycles, so you think we're an Indian store, but in the back is Two Boss Performance. We have two different companies here, and that's in design.
That's awesome.
We are so much more than just an Indian dealership.
I'll tell you when Hal's
we got
closed,
Royal Enfield,
and I needed to service the bike. The natural extension, and my bike's only been serviced by Hal's, the oil changes and everything else, and I needed a dealership to go to, there's no question of where it was going because it stayed in the family. I mean, as far as
Well,
I'm concerned,
I appreciate that, Steve,
know.
and when you bring it in for work, yours truly will be working on
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
We
That's
are so much
awesome.
more than an Indian dealership. We sell Royal Enfield motorcycles and Zero electric bikes. We have a huge selection of pre-owned. And in the Two Boss Performance is our mechanical department. We have full machine shop, and it's filled with excellent trained mechanics, and I've trained them all myself.
That's awesome.
And
awesome.
we reach out to the Harley folks.
And, yeah.
We don't do a lot of advertising because we want to be able to sure that we take care of everybody. But
No, you do a lot of advertising, and it's all referrals and word of mouth, and you
Right,
can't
and
buy
we
that.
we have two websites: Indian Motorcycle, MetroMilwaukee.com, and TwoBossPerformance.com.
Good.
Yeah,
Excellent. And we're gonna I am gonna get in touch with you. Let's do that. Let's bring some riders up and let's have a big old party when this lifts up a little bit. And how can people get in touch by phone?
262-706-4050 or 414-322-9602.
Rob
Again,
and Dave, thank you guys so much
We
for joining
appreciate
us
you
this
so much.
Thanks for
morning.
stopping
Thank you,
by.
Gina.
It's been
Thank
great
you.
talking
Thank
to
you,
you.
Steve.
Jimmy Mead is standing here with his nose in the window, and he said we had to say hi.
I'd like to give a shout out to, Jay Allen and Barry and Tony. I had a great time in Alabama with everybody, with the kickoff and the introduction of the
I
Dark
saw
Horse
that. Yep.
to the whole group. It was
Yeah.
a real emotional time for me, and I was very honored and humbled to be a part of that.
That's awesome. Chris Tribby just joined us and says hello as well. Rob and Dave, thank you so much. We got to let you go, but we'll talk very soon.
Take care, guys.
Thank you, man.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Have a great
Bye,
weekend.
buddy.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much.
Yep.
Actually, we're going to talk sooner because we're going to be speaking with mother-daughter riding team Hollywood and Amanda. Amanda is at that dealership right now.
Is that
Then we-
Hollywood of Hollywood's Roadhouse?
Then we've got two-wheeled happenings fueled by Schumann Liga, our motorcycle safety lawyers, with Mike Jones. And he's got his guitar. He's going to play a little guitar with us. But let's run to a break. Can we run to a break, guys? What do we want to do here? Okay, we're going to run to a break. We didn't get anybody on the David Mann. David Mann, what does he not have in one of his? David Mann is a very well-known legendary artist for Easy Rider magazine for years and years and years. And the trivia question, a $25 gift certificate from Indian Motorcycles there, was what is not in the picture? What has he never made a picture?
What is something you'll never find
Like-
in a David Mann painting?
And
Well, we're just gonna let it go. We're still waiting
we're
on
waiting
an
for
answer.
that. Yeah, we're waiting for that.
And I can
answer.
tell by the people in the audience that there's
They're
people
stumped.
that know.
oh, there is.
Okay, come on, guys.
Okay.
$25 gift certificate. And we'll check back with our comments. Please like and share right back after these messages.
Awesome.
Motorcycle accident? The experienced motorcycle accident lawyers will set your mind at ease so you can recover while they fight for your best possible outcome. Mark J. Schumann and Associates has over 30 years in personal injury and motorcycle accident representation and wins. Contact Mark J. Schumann and Associates at 833-IL-CYCLE. That's 833-IL-CYCLE. The Motorcycle Safety Lawyers or motorcyclesafetylawyers.com and speak directly with Mark about a free review of your insurance policy. No gimmicks, no scams, a free review. Sign up today for free to win a 2020 FXDR Harley-Davidson or $20,000 towards the motorcycle of your choice. And while you're there, you can also sign up for accident scene management classes, sponsored by Mark J. Schumann and Associates. Mark J. Schumann and Associates at 833-IL-CYCLE. The Motorcycle Safety Lawyers.
Tired of aspirins, Tylenols, and ibuprofens for aches and pains? For the past 20 years, Chicago CBD and essential oils owner David Sachs has been involved in the specialty foods market, and seeing his customers' health challenges, his business has further evolved into providing direct wellness solutions. Bringing together a collection of the finest natural products from the hemp, essential oil, and honey worlds, David developed high-impact solutions people can benefit from. CBD isolate drops, sublingual, and broad-spectrum CBD and non-CBD raw honeys and bee products, extra-strength fragrance CBD pain creams, CBD bath products including shampoo, conditioner, Epsom salts, and bath bombs, and therapeutic grade essential oils. There's even CBD coffees, edibles like gummies and honey, and even CBD bacon flavored pet drops for your pups. Check out CBD bundles for additional savings by ordering online today at mychicagocbd.com. Use promo code OpenRoad15 for 15% off your order. And as David says, be well, stay well. 40 years ago, a biker dropped out of community college to follow his motorcycle dream. His name was John Parham, and he named his company J&P Cycles. Today, J&P Cycles is the largest seller of aftermarket parts, accessories, and gear in the world. It's the one-stop shop for motorcycle enthusiasts. Over 600 brands and 100,000 products all in one place. J&P Cycles Gold Club members enjoy free shipping on every order every day and 4% cash back on purchases. And nowhere else has certified motorcycle mechanics on call 7 days a week via chat and 800 number. J&P Cycles is a proud supporter of Open Road Radio. Visit us online at our legendary Anamosa, Iowa retail store, our Daytona Beach Superstore, and during the Black Hills Motorcycle Rally, and many, many more events. J&P Cycles, riding, wrenching, racing since 1979. Are you ready to ride? Seafoam Motor Treatment was born with a focus on being a safe and effective product that helps engines run cleaner and last longer. Seafoam Motor Treatment is now one of the best-selling additives in North America. Seafoam Motor Treatment is an all-petroleum blend that helps lubricate upper cylinders while it cleans, helping engines to run cleaner, run smoother, and last longer. Seafoam products have attracted a passionate following as the proven choice for mechanics, vehicle enthusiasts, and all sorts of people who love or depend on engines. We've grown since our humble beginnings, but our focus is still the same. Safe products that are proven to work and keep engines and equipment running their best. And if you're looking for a great cleaning combo for your bike, try Seafoam Bugs Be Gone to clean and Seafoam Fast Shine to detail. Ask for it at your local retailer. Seafoam, the trusted choice since 1942. Check out the website for the full line of products, locations, and videos at seafoamsales.com and like us on Facebook.
All right. We are back. And speaking of Seafoam, Tony Pecan won that last one. Yeah, David Mann would have never put a Honda in any of his pictures.
The other answer that's successful that is valve stems.
Right.
You'll never see a valve stem.
Exactly. Okay, so for Seafoam, what are we going to do? We're going to do another one. What year is Open Road celebrating? I've said it over and over. What year are we celebrating? And you get some Seafoam products. These guys, I love these guys, and their stuff really works good. Like this, a long time lover and user of Seafoam products. So check them out, Seafoam. And let's get to our next guest. Hey, in lieu of Mother's Day, we're going to celebrate with a mother-daughter riding team.
And a mother-daughter riding song, maybe.
And a mother-daughter riding song with Mike Jones. And we've only got a couple minutes. Let's bring them on. Ladies, good morning and happy Mother's Day, Hollywood.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you so much. I talked to my son this morning. He's in Iowa.
And the ever-radiant Amanda.
And Amanda works at Indian Motorcycles of Metro Milwaukee. How cool is that?
She's the salesperson to see. That's what I hear.
What do you guys ride? Hollywood, what are you riding?
I ride an 08 Street Glide.
Okay, nice. I got a Street Glide as well. Love my Street Glide. Amanda, what are you riding?
I have a 2016 Indian Scout and a 2011 Street Glide.
That a girl. She's got her burn. She's got
I like
the stalls
options.
full. Yeah. I do too. Got a couple options there. You got to have options. So that's cool. How cool is it to ride, you guys? Give us a real quick to ride together.
You go first. Normally I let Amanda lead because then she can have control of where we're going. And she likes to, stagger back and smile at me. And a lot of people, when we're riding side by side, look at us and they put the thumbs up or they'll nod their head. For me, it's quality time with my daughter. So especially on holidays after we do the family outings, when my little brother lived here he's in South Dakota now, we would all go for a family ride. And
it's She's been a longtime friend of mine, but you got to get up to Hollywood's Roadhouse in Nashotah. How do people find you when they're up
And
right
you
in
know
our
what?
area?
You know what would be really cool if Mike Jones played up there. Mike Jones is going to play as we
definitely.
head out of the show.
Definitely got to go.
Yeah.
And-
So what are you going to play real
How do
fast?
people
'Cause
find you,
lady,
Hollywood, when they're
he's
riding
gonna-
around?
He's gonna
Google
s-
Maps work if
Hey,
they say
Steve,
Hollywood
Steve,
Roadhouse?
Okay, so
We're gonna,
here's the
he's going to serenade you out.
Yeah, serenade everybody out. So anyway, there was some controversy about what song I would do today, and of course, Gina won the fight. So here we go, mom and daughter riding song.
Okay. He's playing this for you guys.
And for all the ladies that ride, I'm
And
sure.
for all the ladies.
I just want to let the guys know they never want to hear this message. Well, boys, I got some bad news today. I got a message from my girl, and what she had to say took me by surprise. It hit me right between the eyes. It took a little piece of my manhood away. She said, now, boy, well, I grown real bored, 'cause you just don't do it for me no more. Sorry, boy, I guess I'll see you later. I went out and bought myself a Milwaukee vibrator. It shakes me.
Yeah.
It vibrates me, stimulates me. Oh, it vibrates me. She says it revs her up. It's got 5 speeds. She gonna ride that Hummer till it makes her scream. She loves the way it really makes her sigh. The first time she rode it, well, it made her realize there ain't no man can make her feel this way. She regrets that message, but she just gotta say, sorry, boy, well, I guess I'll see you later. Well, I gotta get on top of my Milwaukee vibrator. It shakes me. It vibrates me, stimulates me. Oh, it vibrates me.
That is so awesome, Mike. Ladies,
That's
you have
only
just
half
been,
of it.
You've been serenaded on Open Road Radio. How do you like that?
Can I make a sassy comment?
Sure.
When I get on my iron horse, I tell everybody I have 981 pounds of vibration between my legs.
That's what I asked Gina. I asked Gina first. I go, what weighs 800 pounds and vibrates a lot? She just started laughing. She didn't even have an answer for that.
I knew right away.
Hey, we'll play the other half of the song at the club.
Hollywood will put it out there.
All right.
You can see us on Facebook, Hollywood's Roadhouse, and we're also hollywoodsroadhouse.net. Stop up. Doesn't matter what town or what city, state you live in, you're always welcome. Any bikes, very diversified.
Vicky says that's her favorite. That's cool. Ladies, thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day, and we will
Happy
talk
Mother's
to you
Day.
soon. All right. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Please like and share. And Steve, thanks for coming down and bringing Mike with you.
Yeah, I will. Next time I'll bring the other 499 songs with me, okay?
Thanks, everybody. Have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you for tuning in to America's premier motorcycle talk show. This is Carl King inviting you to join us again next week for another great ride with Open Road.